Florida Teachers Union is suing the state. They do not want to contribute 3% of their pay to the state pension fund. That's all part of Governor Scott's new law, of course. Now, in the lawsuit, they allege the contribution requirement and the benefit reduction violates existing public employees' contract rights. Joining us right now, President of the Volusia Teachers Association, Andrew Spar, and a taxpayer advocate, as it says on his new website, Matt Falconer. Guys, good of you both to be here. Andrew, first up, the lawsuit. What is the argument? What is the basis for this lawsuit?
Well, look, you know, the legislature years ago made a promise to teachers, police officers, and firefighters in the state that they were going to fund a retirement system. And what this year's legislature did is they reneged on that promise, that contract, which is against the Florida Constitution, and that's the premise of this lawsuit.
All right, well, Matt, we've heard this argument before, whether state employees should or should not pay into their own contributions. What do you think of the legal argument here?
Well, Bob, Florida is the only state in America where government workers do not pay to their pensions. How can the unions possibly claim that pension reform is unfair? What is unfair is government workers have better pensions than the taxpayers that pay their salary. Pension reform is long overdue, and this tactic of unions suing the taxpayer is going to backfire. It will only anger the voters and put more attention on the fact that government workers have better pay and better pensions than the taxpayers they serve.
You know what I find so interesting about this argument is that we want to uphold the Constitution, except when it's benefiting those who live paycheck to paycheck, and that's what this is about. This was a promise, a contract that was made with the employees who are in our schools, our teachers, our police officers, and our firefighters, and reneging on that deal, breaking that promise, breaking that contract, which the Constitution in the state of Florida guarantees. Anyone has the right to regress their grievances, and that's what we're doing here because the legislature overstepped its bounds and ignored the Florida Constitution.
Matt, I'll give you a chance to respond.
There's nothing in the Florida Constitution, which I have read, that guarantees unlimited pensions for government workers. The fact of the matter is the taxpayers can no longer afford unlimited pay for future pay increases and golden benefits that these unions have negotiated. The taxpayers are broke. The taxpayers of Florida are taxed enough already, and it's time to end these golden pension plans.
You know, again, I want to respond to that because let's face it, you know, the fact of the matter is that teachers, police officers, and firefighters do not have golden parachutes. It's not at all anything like these corporate CEOs who continue to get their contracts honored while they ruin the U.S. economy. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about here is people who live paycheck to